Bonjour, je m'appelle Claude. Je viens de Bretagne, en France. Je suis né dans une famille de fleuristes. J'ai toujours eu une relation très proche avec la nature et la fleur. C'est cette passion pour la fleur et l'art floral qui m'a permis de découvrir les beautés de Taïwan.
台湾气候四季分明，孕育出丰富的花卉。花市不仅是柯立文每日造访的工作场所，也是开启他认识台湾花卉的重要知识库。
This color is nice. Naturally, I think I mixed two different colors of the 6把。
这个很漂亮，这个新的。
Every time they have new things, I'm not really fixed on something. Already have the idea, but just it can change a little. I still like to look the different things. 这个多少？
一小把
30。
它里面是10把。
30小把，对。Also use the what to say the 现在没有 snake grass or make some bending or something like this. You can find the things from Europe and the things from Taiwan or from Asia also here. So you import the flower from Japan also and from Holland and from different places. So here you have a lot of different things. I like to use a different material and different things. So come here for me, wow, I can really see all the different things that we have to compare with France. And we don't have so many different green and flower in France that you can find here in Taiwan.
法国布列塔尼的天候较为寒冷，不易看见兰花娇贵的身影。刚到台湾的柯立文，竟见兰花的千百种姿态，从此便爱不释手。兰花王国的美誉也因此深植他心中。
好，对对对 ，OK， 好，1、2、3，
包一包吗？
谢谢。
我们种的就是比较就是来自全世界的品种嘛。
对啊。
兰花它有分2种，一种是那个着生兰。所谓的着生兰呢，它就会长在可以弄在墙壁上啦，或者绑作品。这每一个新芽，然后抽出来之后呢，它就会开花。
它的话是1个2个这样。
对对对，千万不要剪，你一剪它这个就长不出来了。哦。那如果剪的时候你要留这个结。
对对，要剪
对对对。
OK。I love the orchids because you can see here there is so many different kind of the orchids and plants and even cut flower. So we can use everything for make the flower design. If I compare with France, what is very special is all this kind of orchids. It's difficult to grow the orchids in France or in Europe. You need to have a greenhouse with a heater inside, so it's very complicated. So in Taiwan, it's just it grows everywhere, in the forest everywhere. For me, it's exotic, it's tropical things. The French people will love this kind of things because it brings a little of tropical, a little of exotic inside their house.
即便生活在台北水泥丛林里，柯立文从小在法国与植物相处的习惯未曾改变。 家中后院就是他平日休闲的绿色天地。
This area is not so big, so I decided to make a vertical garden. Because in a garden you need green inside your garden, so it's a good way also to bring the green in a garden. Put it vertical like this. It don't take so much place. It's a little different because you need to know where to plant which plant. And if you look at this part here, actually we don't have so much sunshine. It's a lot of shadow. You can really enjoy to use a different kind of plants there. So there is the same. The plant is also more use of the shadow. All these kind of plants. And after, just put back the mousse. Look, your plant grow every day. It's very interesting, and so take care of the plant every day. And so cut the leaves, and so of course plant, and look the flower grow. It's very enjoy. I put the plant one by one by myself inside, and now I can see that there is a lot of a small plant that is start to grow. So just enjoy this. The orchids and all this kind of thing, you just plant it, and after they can grow. Look like you really do something important. For me, it's very important to have a garden because it's part of the life of the French people, I think, to have a small place. I would say it's almost like maybe like a religion, and all the family who can have a small place, or even I think the people who live in Paris, they love to have the house in the countryside, and they can have the garden where they can grow flowers and things like this. So the flower is also, they can bring them in their house after for make some decoration. So maybe I have to say if they don't want to.
10多年前 ，Jenny 邀请 Cloud 来台推广法式花艺，从此两人事业慢慢在台扎根。如今太太 Jenny 是 Cloud 家庭与教学的最佳伙伴。
你要这个吗？
那今天桔梗有2种，一种是复古桔梗啊，这个你们可以尝试看看，它其实也可以做干枣，很漂亮，干很漂亮，好，对，所以你们可以尝试一下。
A bouquet, especially is it for gift or for present to someone.
在这个年节的时候呢，它是最需要送礼的季节，所以送礼的季节呢，就常常会用花束来赠礼。
Sometimes all the flower is not on the same height. Or maybe sometimes is two stems like this, separate.
桔梗在扎花束的时候，它比较特殊，是因为它的层次长得差很多，所以因为是要做花束，所以花角什么各方面都要整理得很干净。
台湾与法国对于花材及色彩的选用，背后隐含的文化差异大不相同，这也让柯丽文慢慢理解台湾植物的语汇。
Compare France and Taiwan, of course the culture is different, the people are different, and the thinking is different too. So I think it's very important that I have my wife with me, because it's difficult to success in Taiwan alone. Because you have your own, I have a French thinking and a French culture. Sometimes we like to use a 4, but the 4 is a 4, so you cannot use the 4 things inside your design. The color that we use in Taiwan and use in France is different. If you speak about the funeral in Taiwan, they will use white and a yellow color. In France, we can use it for everyday life.
文化习惯上，因为不了解，有一些花材的经济他不了解，有几次以后就了解。可是也可以突破用一些技巧性，比方说用4朵花，4朵花你一个3次排列，当然一个4方形当然不好看。可是4朵花，如果你把它摆的1朵、2朵，或是3朵1朵，把它有一种美学的比例，也是可以突破数字上的这个观念。变成所以说要教育这些台湾喜爱花的朋友说，其实数字数量就设计上没有绝对的关系。
说你这个3个一起按，你这个这样 ，OK？ 有一点太瘦，应该做2个画素，一个高一个低。不会，很好，很漂亮。
老师从第一次来到台湾，我就开始跟他上课，到现在有16年了。我之前到别的地方上课的时候呢，通常都是老师把一份一份的花呢，给我们，然后我到了花市之后，我不知道怎么配花，可是跟老师上课，他会教我们怎么配花，所以现在到花市的话，我很容易知道我自己要什么花。老师的课从来没有重复过，即使是花束，你看今天像这个方式，就是我们第一次上，他常常有新的惊奇给我们。
我们传统的在这个花艺的领域，传统的教学方法是，我是老师，你要跟着我照我的方法啊，你不能比我好，或者是什么。可是他们是以教导的一个角色，他乐见你比我更有想法，然后会互相撞击一些创意。虽然是同样的花材，可是每个人展现出来的个人风格都有在他的每个作品里面啊。那是因为老师他指导你的方法就是说技巧是什么，我们把技巧做好。可是你可以这么做，也可以那么做啊。那是因为美感可以这样呈现，那样呈现这样。
This one is not bad too, actually, the white like this. And this is what, mushroom? Yeah.
历史悠久的迪化街，在柯立文眼中是花市之外最令他流连忘返的地方。中药铺里的药材成为 Cloud 花艺设计里的时髦元素。
This one? This one is more expensive. And is what the difference between the two? Because it's more glue like this?
Yeah, this is 20 years, this is 40 years.
20 years? 40 years? Yeah. It's not for it. It's just for make some flower design. It's like a tree bark, you know, the skin of the tree. It's already cut the form like this, and so it's the texture is nice and can be used for make flower. I like to mix the different material or the different texture together for create my design. So I just think that this is interesting. Anything is possible, so why not use this? I like to use this kind of things because you can give something different and something more creative in your design. This kind or this kind is okay too. Even this, white like this, beige, the color is nice. Maybe the frame with some flower is beautiful. The texture is nice and the form too. I just glue it one by one like this for make the frame or the design.
Cloud 眼中所见的杜仲、固纸花、红枣、木耳及各种传统中药材的独有特性，激发了他对法式花艺的创作灵感。
我是花艺老师，我要用跟花一起插花跟
花插花。
对。I create some design and use it like this. What is nice is the two texture. You see, a white like a velvet and a black like this. It's beautiful. The texture and the color. You see, you can find different texture and different color inside these two. So we will give something more special to our design. Really. I make this business for more than 16 years in Taiwan. Actually, I like to create, so it's very important to continue to create. And if you create, you are not boring of your job. So it's also the chance of doing this kind of a business of this kind of the design, because every day I design and every day I try to do something new and something different. So that's why actually it's not boring. Even for 16 years, I think I never do 2 times exactly the same thing. I will every time try to change something inside the design. I think it's also one part of the flower designer job. The meaning is it's not only make a flower, but it's also use the hammer and nail and all these kind of things for create or build the structure and the base, and after you can put the flower inside. Sometimes I even think that it's too focused on the job like this, on what you do, because it's every day. When I do the flower like this, is almost every day, non-stop thinking. So, but I think that's why it's interesting too. The challenge of finding the new idea and the new material and everything all the time.
艺术与生活密不可分，这是柯利文的生活哲学。圣诞节这一天，他们特地邀请学生到家里一同参与布置，充分展现出法国人的生活美学。
今天是做White Christmas， White 全部都是白。White Christmas。这个 design 是French 是讲，法文是讲 chemin de table，
就是
table
在桌子上的马路。
对。因为它不是一个 arrangement， 但是就差不多全部桌子都有，中间有一个 decor， 就是也是有一个 movement 啊，一个 landscape feeling。是用一个 tubes， 今天有20个人，因为有很多朋友来，所以我每次要给他们看不一样的 feeling， 所以我觉得这次做这样的 ，next year 会做不一样的东西，就是他们在 surprise 这样。我们的 Christmas 是family， 就24号晚上都是比较跟 family， 跟是很 close 的朋友在一起。台湾过年这样是差不多一样的东西。
前几年不知道不是货，我们办过，不知道说这里这么好玩。
我们有 Christmas， 还有 Spring Party。
对啊，
老师就是比较教我们的是在生活这一方面的运用，他比较希望我们运用家里面原本就有的素材去做变化，空间的概念，然后整个氛围怎么样去铺陈营造出来。
去剪接去了。
真的、哦。还有啊，还有你们。
Not only teaching the flower, but also is a try to give a little part, a little feeling of what is the French culture and the French style to the Taiwanese. What I consider to do is also this. Is not just to teach them how to make a flower design, but also try to explain to them and teaching them what is the French culture or how the French people do. So it's also one way of give my knowledge to the Taiwanese or to my students.
柯立文难得休假，这一天他带着全家人上阳明山。对他而言，与亲子共处在大自然中格外重要。
Ah, c'est bien. Heureusement. Ici, ils allument l'eau là, comme ça, maintenant. Lucas, 你给宝宝一下，宝宝拍你们，好不好？Macro, fait de la macro photo, Lucas. Oh. C'est parce qu'il y a un, comment dire, un tuyau qui passe en dessous là. Donc l'eau rentre dans le tuyau, c'est le... We live in a city, and so I think it's very important to bring the children outside to see the nature and to discover the nature. It's not really teaching something. It's just take a walk with them and discover the things together. On a des tétards. Tiens. De toute façon, pas de passager.
对啦，要蹦一声真的很力一点，用力一点大概可以。
I like to especially go to the mountain so I can see the nature, but I like the really wild part. So that's why when you go in the mountain you can really find the wild part of Taiwan. Our inspiration also comes from the nature. My mother do the flower designer, and so me too. So I think she gave me a lot of inspiration, all these kind of things. I also want to give to my children this, what she gave me. So she wants to show us the beauty of the nature. So I also want to give this to my children. The nature is our heritage. So it's the people before who give us. So we have to teach them how to take care of the nature and how to look at the nature. It's very important.